From Westfield State University, The Parliament with Dave Langlois. Featuring tonight, Fireside Chats and Drew's News Update. And Rebecca Squared, Whip City Sports and Dealing with Dave. And now, here's your host, Dave Langlois.
Happy holidays, everybody. It is that time of year, yes. My name, as always, is Dave Langlois, and this, my friends, is the Parliament. Now, because it is officially the holiday season, it is also, unfortunately, our last show until the new year. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know how depressing this is. But also because it is officially the holiday season, it's a good time to reflect on the past year, particularly some of the standout moments that we've had on the Parliament this semester. There was that time Nick Odell unfortunately ate ketchup in the first episode. Wow. I'm crying. I'm actually crying. A little weird. Or that time Megan let out her pent-up aggression during our lip sync battle. There was also our very special No Shave November episode of Dealing with Dave. And, you know, now that I think about it, the Drew and Pete switch for Drew's News was pretty good, too.
Hi, I'm not Drew, and I'm going to give you the news as quickly as possible.
I'm also pretty sure that everyone enjoyed watching T-Hads get down in a rap battle.
Shooting at Wishful State, yeah, I'm an owl, messing with Doty's rhymes, no foul.
And Mike Drew's endless frustration with sports talk, classic.
Anytime there is an eating competition of any sort, you need to make sure that you start a fantasy league and you draft this guy number one. I'm just saying, Nick Odell this weekend is bound to eat something that is just absurd, out of this world, and if you don't start him, you're not going to win.
Opening day for the Red Sox, Lester's going to be starting for their Sox.
Nick, Nick, please get us off of this. I'm going to go on a tangent.
Like, no, just
to get out
I
of here.
would love to see Max Scherzer in a Red Sox uniform.
Why?
Or how about, my director's cutting me off. I got kind of carried away. But regardless, we've had some wonderful times this semester and year, and we hope that you can say the same. All that said, we still have this show left, so let's get to it. Tonight, we have Sports Talk, Dealing with Dave, Kelly's Corner, a special Drew's News, and Rebecca Squared. My monologue's over now, but I'll see you guys later on for your Dealing with Dave. Enjoy the show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Drew.
I'm Pete.
And we're going to tag team the news. Police say tasering 8-year-old Native American girl is justified.
Culture reporter, a bestseller on Amazon.
Russia's small military mission in East Ukraine at Kiev's request.
Facebook offers solution to end to drunken posts.
More homes eaten by raging Pacific Ocean at Washway Beach.
Uber fired 15 people in email using Comic Sans.
Rick Perry, presidential campaign, not only IQ test. That hit me in the face.
No.
Thieves steal half of massive aircraft hangar.
About 100 brains missing from University of Texas
Student
collection.
gets to keep 3,600 Amazon goods sent to him by mistake.
Canada, reward doubled over potato needle sabotage.
George Lucas hasn't watched the new Star Wars trailer.
Hackers trick Keurigs into making uncopyrighted coffee.
Vice President, we're done. That's it.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Which planet are we living on? Earth! Right here.
What do you think it would be like to teach?
Are all a part of our...
Chances are, you have no idea.
Turn on the lights and everybody look up.
Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
Hi, welcome to Rebecca Squared.
Whoa, Rebecca Cubed today.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Rebecca.
And that's Rebecca.
Nice pants, Rebecca.
Thanks. You know, I really don't like yours today.
You know what, they're the same exact thing.
Well, how about we just get to the do's and don'ts of Christmas?
Fine. Do watch Elf 529 times.
Do not wear sweaters that look like these.
Do wear Jingle Bells so everyone knows the fun is on its way.
Do not buy yourself a puppy because your parents do have the power to return it.
Do change all names on gift tags to your name.
Do not ask for Uggs because they're really out of style.
I did not know that. Do take a whole week off from work and school to play with your new toys.
Do not eat all the chocolates in the advent calendar in one day.
Do play nice with all your siblings. It's Christmas time, people.
And do not call Santa fat. He's jolly. People, there's a big difference.
Seriously. Anyway, before we end this, I just need to tell everyone that I have the most Christmas spirit. Yes, this Rebecca.
Actually, this Rebecca does because she's actually wearing beautiful pants.
They're the same pants. You know what? I'm gonna let it go. I have donuts. We're gonna get jolly and have a Merry Christmas.
Okay, everybody, we are on the air, and that means that this is Whip City Sports. I am Mike Drew. Can I get a round of applause for this segment, please? I can. Well, I can tell that you're all in the Christmas spirit. Okay, so we're going to start this segment. I am here with my colleagues, as always, Nick Odell and Anthony Swenson. Today, we're going to mix things up a little bit. It's the last show of the semester here. It's the holiday season, as you can tell by Nick's attire. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over the infamous naughty and nice list, which I'm sure every one of you has been filling out at this point to see what Old St. Nick's going to give you on Christmas Day, assuming that's what you celebrate. Or if you don't celebrate that, okay. So, Nick, we're going to start with you. Let's go through the world of sports, and let's start with the nice list, okay?
Nice
so
list,
you got to give me one person on the nice list.
Well,
who you could conceive of at this moment in time.
First of all, Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and Happy Holidays. So my person who's on the nice list, even though I'm a Red Sox fan, I would have to say Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, he retired this year, and he put up a fantastic career, and I know, I have Yankee fans out there, and so Derek Jeter.
Anthony,
nice
season's greeting to everybody and Happy Holidays.
It can be from the naughty list or the nice
I'll
list.
do the
really
nice.
surprised me.
I'm gonna say my main man Gronkowski, the party man himself. He has all the right to party right now. He's 110%. He's gonna keep on catching touchdowns. He deserves to get whatever he wants for Christmas. Yeah.
Wait, so is he naughty or nice?
He's nice.
That one could go either way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I am going to give you one from the naughty list because somebody has to be Scrooge here. So I will start off the naughty list with none other than the ownership of the Boston Red Sox, because in recent days we know that John Lester has been lost to the Chicago Cubs. He signed, what was it, guys, a 6-year, $155 million deal. It's got an option for a 7th year, too. And really, the Red Sox came out and said that their best offer to Lester was $138 million over 6 years. Now, granted, that's still a lot of money, and it's not like that's much of a discount to all of us here in the real world. But that was clearly not a sincere attempt by the Red Sox ownership. And really, they lost this thing from the beginning in spring training last year when they offered Lester an extension, which was, at the time, 4 years, $70 million.
I got to disagree.
And they thought they were going to get him to take the discount there.
You're really not.
And that was really an insult to Lester and his people. That's where they lost the negotiation, people. Don't kid yourselves. What, are you going to argue me on this?
Yo, I'm going to argue you on this one.
What are you going to say?
Because they've signed Sandoval, Hernandez.
What does that have to do with John Lester? Nothing.
But you don't need John Lester if you're signing all these guys. Cole Hamels most likely will be here. Big Game James will probably be here. Or Max Scherzer. These guys are very good pitchers. I think they'll put up better numbers than Lester is.
First of all, James Shields is no longer big game.
He is going to be big game.
He's not. Look at his last 3 postseasons.
It doesn't matter. He didn't have a club behind him.
I don't make this stuff up. I really don't. Nick, do you have an opinion
I
on
was
this?
about to say, hey guys, the holiday season. How about let's just chill out?
I just said somebody had to be Scrooge. Okay, so next we're gonna go do Nick. You gave us one off the nice list, right?
Yeah, but
so who are you gonna give Cole to?
Yeah, but I want Anthony to go with his naughty pick.
Okay, we're saving Nick for last. All right, Anthony, go ahead.
My naughty pick is Peyton Manning. Reason why Peyton Manning's on the naughty list: he's lost to the St. Louis Rams, he's lost to the Patriots, he's lost to Seattle. Seattle's a good team. Patriots are a very good team, probably Super Bowl winners this year. Just putting that out there. But they lose to St. Louis. How do you lose to St. Louis if you're a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback? That's all I gotta say.
Believe it or not, I don't think that's a bad choice.
Thank you.
That's not a bad choice. We can put Cole in Peyton's stocking.
And I'm just
that's
saying,
fine.
I think it's gonna be even more Cole when you lose to the Raiders the last game of the season.
Go ahead, Nick.
Well, I had a tough time with my naughty pick.
By the way, hold on. First, we need to acknowledge Nick has some family members in the audience today.
Yeah.
Can we get a round of applause for the Odell family here? Okay. So you're in front of the home faithful here, so you got to make this one good.
Well,
now go ahead, Nick. There's no pressure.
From I seriously had trouble with my naughty pick. I had a few candidates, but if I were Santa, I'm just one of those guys who would just give everybody on the nice list. Because that's how great the world is.
That wasn't one of the options. I told you to pick someone from sports to put on your nice list, seriously. And you say everyone in society. Yeah, I told you. Hello, hey. Okay, well, do you really not have anybody? You're going to say everyone.
I had trouble. I had trouble. It's the holiday season. Well, I don't know when exactly I lost control of this segment, but I'm in the holiday spirit, man.
Okay, believe it or not, I am going to give a nice vote, because I haven't given a nice vote yet, to...
Because you're Scrooge.
What was that?
Because you're Scrooge, but you can go on.
I'm going to give my nice vote to the Philadelphia 76ers, who the other day won their second game of the season. I know. They won their second game of the season the other day, and they showed that they're not going to go 0-82. Okay, so the fact that the Sixers are not going 0-82, I think, is worthy of being put on the nice list. They gave their fans a win the other night.
Question, how many games has there been in the season so far?
That's irrelevant.
They've lost every other game besides 2.
But they've won 2 games. They've won 2 games. Well, they're not going to go winless. They're not going to go winless.
Let me chime in.
You should rejoice in Philadelphia to know that.
Let me chime in real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
Listen, the 76ers, man. Anthony.
I'm
losing my mind. Wow, I can't.
Okay.
You guys both don't know what you're talking. Derek Jeter should not be on the nice list, but I'm just saying that. Well, let's close out the show. 76ers, really? Really, Mike?
This has been obviously one of our best segments ever. Everyone was very prepared. And this was fantastic. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up because there are time constraints. So for Nick Odell and Anthony Swenson and their great opinions, I'm Mike Drew saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whichever one it is, and we'll be right back. Thanks.
Hello, and welcome to Social Media with me, Sean Leary. I comb through and analyze the wonderful intellectual property that college students have to share with the world on the internet. I've been sifting through Yik Yak all week, which I can assure you is just as exciting as it sounds. The bulk of which I read on Yik Yak this week revolved around finals, stress, and something called Bay. Nothing original or creative. However, if you sift through enough dirt, eventually you'll find some gold. And by golly, I sure did. One student is a clear philosophical genius, a modern-day Plato, if you will. This student yacked, "I was born at a very young age." This blew my mind. because I had previously thought that I was born old, like Benjamin Button. And, you know, this student really opened my eyes to the reality of my own existence and my birth. My next yak comes from a student who's asking the hard-hitting, nitty-gritty questions in life that we are all dying to know. They yacked, do Transformers buy life insurance or car insurance? That's a great question. I'm certain that when Optimus Prime sits on the couch at the end of the day, sipping a cold, refreshing can of oil, watching the game, he ponders the same question, because God forbid Megatron finally does him in. He wants to make sure his family is protected financially. The answer, of course, to this question is car insurance, because it's cheaper and he can just get Shia LaBeouf to buy it for him. With that, I hope you've enjoyed Social Media with Sean. Keep tweeting, yakking, and posting whatever pops into your head on Facebook, Westfield. Once again, I'm Sean Leary. #deuces.
You make me wear my bike helmet. You taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. Well, now that you're here, let me tell you a story. A man named Jim goes to buy some cheese at the store. The shop owner, Ralph, who sees that Jim has bought a large amount of cheese, says, "Cheese Louise, this is the third time this week." Jim replies, "Yeah, I've got a little bit of a mouse problem and I'm trying to set some traps." Ralph immediately offers his help, claiming to be an expert on catching mice and ethnic and gender studies at DePaul University. Upon arriving at his house, Jim thinks he hears mice in the basement as he is down there setting traps, and promptly goes to check with Ralph. As it turns out, it's a pregnant dog. They help the pregnant dog give birth and name the 5 babies Portobello, American, Swiss, String, and finally, Gary. Soon after, realizing the dogs are hungry, Jim and Ralph decide to give them some of the cheese that Jim bought earlier. However, they both soon realize that Gary is lactose intolerant, so they take him to the vet. After 4 months of waiting and plenty of cheese to eat, the vet tells Jim and Ralph that Gary actually has superpowers. Suddenly, at that exact moment, realizing he left his store unoccupied with everything on and the door open, Ralph rushes back to the store with Jim to discover that there's been a fire burning the store down. Upon arriving, Gary assesses the situation, and Jim and Ralph are anxious to see what this superpowered dog can do. Gary ponders, and suddenly he begins urinating on the side of the building. Jim and Ralph suddenly realize that the dog has no superpowers at all, and the vet must be off his marbles. As soon as they say that, Gary turns around to use his ice breath to stop the fire, although the store is in ruins. Realizing what potential the dog has to earn money, Jim takes Gary around the world to show off his amazing super dog. After losing his business and realizing that he has no insurance, Ralph gets a job as a telemarketer selling various Albanian coins. And that is a true story.
Yes. Thank you. Didn't even need to tell them to do it this time. They just did it on their own. It's wonderful. Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of Dealing with Dave. This is totally not my third take. Because it is the Christmas season, we are doing a special holiday-themed episode here of both Dealing with Dave and the Parliament as a whole. So I thought, what better than having people come out and say their New Year's resolutions? So we have a lot of people to get through. We're going to get started right now.
HBC here. I'm hoping to win my fantasy football playoffs, take home 600 smackaroonies, and you know what? And yeah, that's all I'm about to do. Happy holidays.
Hey guys, it's Nick Odell, aka Doty Fresh, and you know my New Year's resolution. You know, I worked out with Dave earlier today, and you know I thought to myself, you know, I want to work out more, next year. So yeah, let's do that.
Hey guys, how's it going? I've been on Whip City / the Parliament for 3 years, and my New Year's resolution is to graduate next semester after 4 awesome years of college.
All right, I'm Mike Drew, in case you didn't already know, and my resolution is to make sure that every panelist is prepared for every sports segment, even Nick Odell.
Hey there, my name is Tori, aka TLands29, and my New Year's resolution is to actually do something productive for the TV club.
My name's Anthony Swenson. I have no AKA, and my New Year's resolution is to eat more, Dave.
All right, hey everybody, my name's Megan, and my New Year's resolution is to actually figure out what I'm going to do with my life.
I'm Social Media Rick, and my New Year's resolution is to use social media more effectively.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, and my New Year's resolution is to be nicer to Rebecca.
That was my line, so my resolution is to have a better line.
I'm Kelsey, and my New Year's resolution is figure one.
My name is Freshman Pete, and my New Year's resolution is for freshman year to finally end.
I'm John, and my New Year's resolution is to never lose a fantasy game, like ever again, ever. Adrian Pearson, I hate you.
My name is Johnny, and my New Year's resolution is to do something to give back to the community in some way, shape, or fashion.
Take over the world.
Okay, so I'm Michelle. I'm the director and president. And we're going to take over the world.
I'm Sean, and my New Year's resolution is to not end up on the streets from student loans. All right.
So, I'm Tyler Hadley. My resolution is to make some kick-ass shows next year for the Parliament.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rory Barbarisi, and my New Year's resolution is to finish up my 4 years here at Westfield State University with a bang and to become an effective member of the workforce when I graduate.
Hey, I'm Wiley. My New Year's resolution is going to be to eat healthier and to read 20 books.
All right, and last but not least, I'm Dave. You know, it's weird. Everybody just did theirs, and I still don't have one. But I guess my New Year's resolution, I'm going to take the sappy route, is to appreciate the moments I have with my friends while I'm still here at Westfield State. Because we have one semester left, and it's really sad. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Dealing with Dave. I'm sorry to end it on kind of an emotional note. We get everybody in here just for one last moment here, please. I think this is going to end the show. So, this is the end of the show and our semester. For everybody here at the Parliament, we want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. Take care, Westfield.